Is Zeta going to do it, ladies and gentlemen? It is so close right now. Zeta looking for the right target. There it is. Zeta has encountered the right Crystal Sage. He gets hit though, gets punished, gets killed. That is Now as we gather around to collect the shinies, our heroes consider their next move. Where will they go? Which route will they take? It is completely up to the heroes to decide. Our silent observer can do nothing but watch. As our heroes make their decisions, they are the real protagonists of this playthrough. As we move on, Ig now opens the door. Looks like we are headed towards the location that has the Sunbro icon. The Sunbro Covenant thing, which we will go and collect. That is the one thing that I claim. I will get the Warrior of Sunlight. Our heroes now start moving forward. Our heroes enter the Room of Sunlight for some reason. We don't really know why. Let us go and get healed. Might as well. Praise the soup. Our heroes seem to be backing off. They do not wish to take this route. I think. Looks like they're going left. Right, I mean. We have aggroed an enemy. This is very dangerous. We are a passive observer. I almost feel like I should put in an unwritten rule where it's like, I can't block, and I can't dodge, and I can't run. Can you imagine if we had that as well, like as an additional thing? So I could only like walk like this, and it would be just like a massive escort mission for everybody involved. That'd be the worst. Can you imagine escorting someone through Dark Souls in a way where you can't kill them? Well, that's modifiers we can add on a future Iron Souls run. Our hero is now moving through an alternate route. There are many ways to navigate this particular level, so our heroes... It's only natural to expect that our heroes show some indecision as to which way they both want to proceed. Most of them most likely being completionists, like ourselves. They probably wish to do all the routes, so they are now left with the decision, which route do we take? How do we get to the boss? What do we do? Caduceus round shield. We are now getting attacked from somewhere. Where the hell did that shot come from? Our heroes taking the fight from range. And there's the bombs being thrown from the bomb dudes upstairs. And looks like we should be going down here so that we can go get the bonfire. We shall now activate the next bonfire to ensure that in case we die, we have achieved some progress. But now our heroes are separate. One of our heroes being on the bottom floor. Zeta clearly wanting us to go save Pyro Bro. Also, we forgot that we need to use this. It is the wild card of the playthrough, so to speak.
Well, I can.
Yes. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. What is this noise I am hearing? Looks like one of our heroes bypassed this enemy, now putting our observer in a very dangerous, precarious position. And now we have an invader called Turok. But we have no idea where our heroes are. This is a problem. No, we cannot fight. We are pacifists. We cannot fight. We mustn't fight. Our heroes now show up. Ig showing up from behind. Taking care of the enemy here. Zeta was also above. Both of our heroes have been found. And now they have to deal with the invader, Turok. Turok, who slowly approaches, trying to understand the situation that he has gotten himself into. Wondering whether or not if the host of Embers will participate, if this is a fight club, or what is going down. And the only thing going down is chaos. So, our invader throws a firebomb at Ig. Ig using grass bloom. I don't actually know the name of this item. Whatever it is that makes you regen stamina. Let us now move slightly back to make sure that the invader understands that we do not wish to engage. We just wish to get good camera shots of the fight. Invader trying to force them down a narrow hallway. This is like a tactic I used to use back in my Diablo 1 days. I would bring my enemies to a bottleneck where their numbers mean nothing. Invader now engaging Zeta very hard with his lightning enchanted axe. Wait, isn't that axe the Dragon Slayer axe? Can you lightning enchant an axe that already has lightning? Oh, Ig breaks guard, but is not able to capitalize with the riposte. Still lands a heavy HEIR1. Zeta has healed during this fight. Ooh, enemy going after Zeta. He clearly sees Zeta is squishier than Ig. He is taking no time. Oh my god, Zeta has rolled down. Is he going to follow? Ig failing an attack. Oh! The invader now punishing Ig. Invader Turok. I need to start calling him by name. Turok now takes 2 swings, 3 swings from Ig. Oh my god, is he going to make it? However, Turok is using the set that damages you if you roll through people, so that's interesting. Turok, oh my god, the BM from Turok enchanting right in Ig's face as he swings and misses. Oh my god, massive explosion. Ig heals, Turok heals. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Ig does have a fire sword, and as he hit these petrol barrels, they did ignite and cause a massive explosion. Ig now trying to go in for an attack. Swings and misses. Turok goes in. Turok now attacks Ig, but misses. Ig once again trying to come in. Zeta coming in with a plunging out of nowhere! Oh my god! But didn't really deal that much damage, unfortunately. But it was a very beautiful tactic. Ig going for a couple of thrusts. Oh, and there's the parry! There's the parry! You've all seen it! You've all seen it before! Ig's got those parry skills. However, Ig backs off and does not fully punish Turok for it. That was a very weird tactic. We don't really understand what is going on, but then again, we haven't really understood what the hell has been happening with PvP in this run this whole time. Turok taking a couple of shots. Ig, once again, another swing. Turok coming in. Turok backing off. Ig trying to score another parry. Not really landing it this time. Ig punishing with some R1 spammage. Ig going in. Zeta always very, very hesitant. It's actually surprising Zeta decided to take that daring plunging. Oh my god, Ig now taking massive damage. Zeta coming in to save his friend. Ig fully healed. Is he using Divine Blessings? He has to be using Divine Blessings at this point. Turok still attacking Ig. Turok once again measuring his options. I just noticed Turok doesn't really have a shield. What's he wielding on his other hand, I wonder? Because I can't identify it. Could it be a Cestus for parrying? Oh! Turok charging up! Turok goes Kaioken style. They don't know what's coming. Oh, Ig going in with the R1 spam. Zeta following up, but they don't really have the finishing power. Zeta now taking a lot of damage, and Turok's gonna back away, recoup. Ig trying to get a nice little R1 in there, but didn't make it through. Zeta seems to be out of Estus. Zeta is in trouble. Turok looking to capitalize on that. Ig has got his sword hot. He has engaged it as well. Turok now taking a lot of damage. Zeta going in. Oh my god, it's the R1 spam. Here it comes. Zeta's down. Ig takes another shot at Turok. Ig is now alone. Turok resets. Oh my god, is Ig going to survive this? Will Ig survive this? Turok fully charging up. Ig punishing that. Nope, not landing the punish. Dodge goes through. Ig now dealing a lot of damage to Turok. Turok breaks guard. Oh my god, how is Ig still alive? Throws a firebomb, misses. Ig fully recharges again. Turok really looking to end this, but Ig is a very resilient one, as we've seen. Ow! In a fit of rage, Turok now throws a firebomb at the referee. Oh my god, Ig with the parry again! Again, ladies and gentlemen, and now nailing it. Is Ig going to punish this time? He is! There's the R1 punish right there. Looks like Turok's going to back off. Turok's going to heal. Turok now punishing Ig with a sequence of R1 attacks, following with a plunging. And there's the parry. Ig goes down. Oh my god. Very well. Oh! Dark Spirit Turok leaves. Dark Spirit Turok only wanted to show that he is a very skilled PvPer. Very good job, Turok. Not sure if you're watching this stream or not, but very good job indeed, sir. I thought it was only 2 people that you could summon in Dark Souls 3, I swear to God. Let's see what path our heroes take. Pal and Leroy taking it to the enemy straight up. I don't actually know where Pal and Leroy went though. Whoa! Oh, okay. Unable to summon Phantom. Oh, there's Paladin Leroy. I was wondering where he had went. Down goes the enemy with a cauldron. Let's see what our heroes will do next. I guess I'll need to try summoning 3 people moving forward then. Looks like our heroes are clearing up the place, but the door remains locked, so we will not be able to progress this way. Oh, I hadn't seen that spell. This is also cool so that I see the builds that I usually don't do. Pal and Leroy going in once again with his fists. They've worked for him in the past. Pal Leroy going back up for some reason. Now coming back down. Decisions. Obviously our heroes will need to progress through the Tunnel of Rats if they wish to proceed through the level. Oh, I thought there was a door to open here. I guess the door's on the other side. You dirty rat! You killed my brother! You dirty rat! Paladin Leroy trying to cheese his way through the rats. Oh my god. That spell looks powerful. Oh, by the way, we should totally just become Sunbros. Warriors of Sunlight. Also, we picked up a ring. We picked up a couple of rings, actually, but we don't need Bloodbite. Invaded by Dark Spirit Humor. What kind of dark spirit calls himself Humor? That's impressive. Our heroes will now have to deal with Dark Spirit Humor. Let's see how these new heroes handle a PvP situation. That noise. Is it always that noisy in here? And the heroes didn't think that an invader was enough, so they picked up Mound Maker Hodrick as well. And they are just pummeling him down. Oh my god, poor Hodrick did not see this coming. Poor Hodrick is usually used to invading on helpless players. This time, however, the Ironbreakers have proven more than a match for him. Meanwhile, we have the Sawtooth dude coming in. Oh my god. Mom's little helper taking no chances, attacking Humor straight up. Humor is just wondering, what have I gotten myself into? Now they're fighting. Oh my god, this is such a complete mess. I can't follow the action, ladies and gentlemen. It's very hard. Pal and Leroy taking out the enemy hollowed saw fat lady, whereas Mom's little helper just going right at Humor. Humor now fighting back. Mom's little helper, the initiator of the fight, took no chances when it came to attacking him. Oh my god! Humor goes down. Humor goes down. Dark Spirit Humor has died. Let us now light the bonfire. This was quite the chaotic engagement indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Quite the chaotic engagement indeed. Looks like our heroes are eager to move forward. Now going into the area of the Tower Archer, also known as Dark Souls 3's version of Goth. Mom's little helper takes the brunt of the first arrow. Paladin Leroy just sitting here with his shield up for some reason. We're not entirely sure what he's trying to achieve. He is trying to get us killed, potentially. No? No. Oh! Paladin Leroy takes a shot to the face. We will not be engaging in this. Mom's little helper takes a shot to the face as well. Paladin Leroy runs into the house. Tower Archer now pelting at the house. We, in the meantime, will be picking up some embers. A lot of hollows have fallen. The archer now taking his attention towards us. Why would you shoot me? I'm just trying to do commentary. Why are you so evil? Jesus, what an evil bastard. Very well. We shall move forward without picking up everything in here. Whoa! Ow. Faceplant on the floor. But it is fine. Our observer takes these kinds of risks so that you, the viewer, can enjoy the beauty that is Iron Souls. Even though we are building a pure strength build, for some reason, our observer just tried grabbing the Great Scythe because he is a hoarder. So, let us see how our heroes fare in this massive challenge of the next boss fight. Okay. Naturally, we will not allow our viewers to gain the unfair advantage of killing these hollows. They will have to deal with the boss and the hollows all at the same time. Mom's little helper and Paladin Leroy going in. Straight up. Taking no chances. Paladin Leroy going for the eggs. Not wasting a single minute with the ads. Mom's little helper taking care of the ads. Once again, I remind our contestants of Iron Souls they are allowed to use the Discord so that they can communicate if they so desire. Paladin Leroy going straight for the nutsack. Oh my god, massive hit on Paladin Leroy. He heals up instantly. Mom's little helper charging up her spells. Paladin Leroy once again hitting that nutsack like it's his job right there. Going to town. Mom's little helper doing ad control. This is what we call teamwork, ladies and gentlemen. Mom's little helper dealing with all the ads while Paladin Leroy is free to just face the boss. These are the kinds of strategies we like to see here on Iron Souls. Paladin Leroy, however, taking a lot of damage. Paladin Leroy having a tough time hitting those eggs. There you go! Paladin Leroy effectively destroying the enemy's scrotum. The ground breaks. All of the ads are dead. And now our heroes only have to deal with the boss. Paladin Leroy backing off as Mom's little helper takes the lead. The boss grows an additional arm of kinds. Paladin Leroy busts another set of eggs. Mom's little helper now going in for the kill as the boss is staggered. Paladin Leroy going to town with those fists of his. Going to town on those eggs. Look at Paladin Leroy go. Breaks another set of eggs. Paladin Leroy is just unstoppable in this boss fight right here, ladies and gentlemen. Takes the sweeping attack. Survives. Paladin Leroy once again going in after the scrotum. The enemy punishing Paladin Leroy hard as Mom's little helper finishes it with a charged up spirit bomb. Good job, team. That was amazing, Ironbreakers. You did it. And we're now going to move into the Crucifixion Woods. Let's see what path our heroes take. GT Polarig rocking the grass crest shield and a katana of some sorts. I'll be the Uchi. And Humor rocking the pyro set. And we've been invaded by Hexenach. Oh, this is going to be a very tough section for our heroes, since we are going to be constantly invaded by enemy assailants. We just want to remember our heroes. They must protect us as we are simple bystanders. We cannot engage. Looks like we have our enemy. He is bowing honorably. Hexenach. Let's see how they deal with this. There's a lot of enemies behind them. Humor taking care of the enemies while GT Polaroid moving in for the kill. Humor taking a lot of damage from our hollows. GT Polaroid taking a lot of damage from the hollows as well. Looks like the enemy invader did fall down. And he's coming back up. Humor going for the backstab. Enemy invader now attacking Humor by mistake. Humor not having it. Throwing some firebombs his way. GT Polaroid once again getting pummeled by that hollow with the big stick. Humor making sure he finishes him off. GT Polaroid taking a lot of damage from Hexenach. Once again, we have another hollow. Oh! There goes the flame. Clean hit on Hexenach. Hexenach now going to TG Polaroid. The more they get together through this lake, though, the harder it is for them because they have the big giant crabs in there. Polaroid gets destroyed from behind by the enemy hollow. Hexenach now taking his shots at Humor. Humor doesn't seem like he's going to last very long. Humor is now dead. Looks like the Phantom now wishes to duel us. Let's go further. Oh! Okay. Ha 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 ha! Oh crap, the R1 spammage. frostbitten. Oh, what? What hit me? Did he hit me? Oh, well. Very well. Looks like our heroes have to once again face the dreaded invader, Hexanacht. What other weapons do I have? Nothing that's useful. Let's see how our heroes deal with the invader this time. The heroes have clearly learned that these hollows with the sticks are not to be underestimated. Oh, our souls. Yoink. Polo is hesitating. Zeta has gone down, started dispatching. Hexanacht is bowing for an honorable combat. We shall see if Zeta allows this. By the way, this is not my decision. Oh, he has left. Hexanacht has faced against us once, does not wish to face against us again. Very honorable person, this Hexanacht. GT Polaroid and Zeta just laying it into these undead. Back off. I'll punch you. I should not have done that. I apologize to our viewers for any unwanted violence that they have witnessed us perform, but that undead was just getting to me. I couldn't help myself. Looks like our heroes are going to take the left side. They're going to dispatch the mushrooms. They seem to want to stay away from the lake as much as possible because you know the giant crabs live there. And the giant crabs do not forgive, they do not forget. Polo now taking down some more mushrooms. Zeta seeming somewhat hesitant as our heroes progress through the level. Dispatching more mushrooms. We have another invader. Invaded by Hexanacht again! How is this even possible? Hexanacht bows and leaves, I'm assuming. Or maybe not. Maybe Hexanacht wishes to stick around. Hexanacht wishes to participate by observing what our two intrepid heroes are doing. Hexanacht has disappeared, and our heroes Polo and Zeta are confused. They're trying to decide whether or not it is safe to advance through the level, because clearly Hexanacht has not left. Wouldn't it be funny if I just summoned this guy and say, "Wild card!" Just like randomly summon Hodrick and scream out wild card. Our heroes continue to make their advance. Zeta now taking a lot of shots from the impaling hollow. Polo taking down another impaling hollow. Polo, however, still losing health from poison. Those mushrooms have definitely taken a toll on our heroes' Estus flasks. Or will take a toll on our heroes' Estus flasks. Our heroes are showing some hesitance as to where they should go. Our heroes should know it is their decision as to how to progress through the level. The only requirement is that they do progress through the level. That is the way of Iron Souls. Iron Souls is unforgiving, yet fair for everyone involved. Polo and Zeta are starting to finally become more comfortable because they have forgotten that we are still in the presence of Hexenach. He is still a threat. He is hiding somewhere in the level, waiting to pounce on our unsuspected heroes at any moment, at a moment's notice. More embers. Good. Our heroes dispatch the two hollows with great efficiency and are now making the move to the next stage of the level. Where it will take them, however, is anyone's guess. GT Polaroid. Taking down some more hollows. I mean, a lot of this commentary is just them taking down hollows at this point. We're taking down the hollows with a big hat now. Zeta getting involved in a little scuttle. GT Polaroid covering the rear. Zeta now moving forward. Advancing to the next position. Oh my god, we have fallen down to pick up this crystal gem, and we shall now back away. With a plunging attack from Zeta, destroying the last of the hollows. Let's see if our heroes have what it takes to deal with the Crystal Sage. Or maybe Hexenach will decide to make his appearance close to the Crystal Sage. My, ladies and gentlemen, it is always a wild card here in the Iron Souls contest. We never know what might happen. You just never know. Surprisingly enough, Hexenach has not only not left the game, he has also not made his appearance known. Zeta making sure that they do not repeat the mistake that happened in the first map of letting one crystal lizard escape. Polaroid getting the stab from the ambushing hollow as we make the move to a different section of the level, which is actually not progress. We're just slowly making our way, killing a couple of hollows here. Zeta and Polo have no tolerance for any hollow. It's a complete ethnic cleansing in the world of Dark Souls. If you are hollow, you are dead. That is their motto. Then again, Polo is looking rather hollow himself. He's got the chicken legs going. Or maybe that's just the way his character is. We don't know. We might never know. As we progress now, back onto the main route. Our heroes clearly listening to our commentary and deciding that they want to progress. Clearly, if Hexenach has waited all this time only to thwart our heroes' progress at the end, this would be a vile blow indeed to our heroes. Because the passive observer cannot begin the boss battle while there are still invaders in the field. This is an unwritten rule that we just made up right this second to make it more fair for our invaders. We now have a Mad Spirit invader coming out of nowhere. Straight up attack Mound Maker's L. Straight up trying to attack our passive observer. We are under attack, ladies and gentlemen. The invader does not understand that we are a pacifist. The invader wishes to destroy us at any cost. Hexenach shows up. Hexenach shows up to defend! Oh my god, and we have fallen. No! Mistakes were made! Hexenach siding with the Iron Souls, with the Ironbreakers. Oh my god, L still chasing us down. The giant crab coming in. It's complete chaos here at the Iron Souls, ladies and gentlemen. Hexenach did not follow Mound Maker's L into our location. Our heroes nowhere to be seen. We are in deep trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Our assailant clearly does not understand. We do not wish to fight. He just wants to bury poor old Lucy in our face. And out comes Exenok. Our heroes, yet again, nowhere to be seen. Exenok now coming in. Will he help L? No! Exenok comes in and now fights L. L now backing off. L is going to heal. We are now being defended by Exenok. L charging with Lucy against Exenok. Exenok now being the hero we need. Our two heroes still nowhere to be seen. I do not believe they have died, ladies and gentlemen. We just don't know where they are right now. Complete chaos has happened in the Iron Souls competition. Exenok making it clear that he does not wish L to attack the passive observer. This is so weird. Ooh, Exenok, clearly the superior opponent, completely destroying L. We now see flames flying. Oh, and Polo backstabbing L. Oh my god. How do I... Yay! Exenok now departing the battlefield. So, after all this time, Exenok was lying in wait to ensure that we would achieve our objective. Very well. We will not use the Dryad Finger since we are so close to the boss fight. Let us see if our heroes can kill the Crystal Sage. And the action that I just took in no way should reflect the faith that I have in our hero's success in this battle. Polo going in. Zeta still on the outside. Polo taking massive damage from spells. Polo has gone down. Zeta is now left to fend for himself alone. Let us see if Zeta has what it takes to dispatch the Crystal Sage. Zeta hiding. Zeta deciding not to engage on the Crystal Sage. There we go. Zeta now deciding to engage. Moving in for the kill. Crystal Sage spamming spells. Ooh, gets hit with the Crystal Sage's sword. Only gets one hit in. That is most definitely not going to be enough. Let us see if he has what it takes. Zeta now moving back into the attack. Making sure to cover himself throughout the different points of cover that he has to make sure they line of sight to spells. Now we're moving into the second stage of the Crystal Sage fight. No, we're still in the first stage. Crystal Sage charging up some spells. Missing. Zeta going in. Punishing Crystal Sage really hard. There we go. There's the R1 spam. Right there. Zeta doing tremendous work by himself. Crystal Sage seems to have staggered for one teleport there, which is good. It gave Zeta the much-needed advantage he needed in this fight. And there we go. There's a second stage. Zeta going straight in for the kill, finding the right Crystal Sage and just mowing him down. Zeta revealing to be very, very effective right now. Oh, Crystal Sage. One of the copies hits our observer. Zeta getting hit clearly by one of the many crystal spears flying around right now. Zeta getting shot from every possible angle. Still hasn't found the action. No, he's found him. There he is. Zeta punishing. Is Zeta going to do it, ladies and gentlemen? It is so close right now. Zeta looking for the right target. There it is. Zeta has encountered the right Crystal Sage. He gets hit though, gets punished, gets killed. The two heroes are moving in. Currently going to be attacking all of the hollows in there. Dispatching all the enemies. Oh my god! Mad Phantom Holy Knight Hodrick has been summoned. Could this possibly be a wild card? It was not me. Don't look at me. It was not me, I promise. I did not do this. Wild card! God of Diapers straight up with a backstab, hitting Hodrick for a tremendous amount of damage. Paladin Leroy fumbling a little bit with his weapon there. Is he going to make it through? Knight Hodrick having a tough time dealing with two opponents simultaneously. So much for the wildcard effect. Now comes the R1 spam. Poor Knight Hodrick never really stood a chance. He's trying to heal through it. Oh my god, Paladin Leroy took a hell of a hit. Paladin Leroy now punishing Hodrick, spamming with his fist weapons. And Hodrick goes down. God of Diapers with a little bit of teabagging going on there for Hodrick. We do not appreciate that kind of behavior in Iron Souls, but it is encouraged. Get it? We don't appreciate it, but it is encouraged. I don't know what I'm doing. Our two heroes now pummeling the rest of these hollows here. Our two heroes are cleaving a path through all of these hollows. Let us see if they can cleave a path through the Crystal Sage as well, because nobody expects the Crystal Sage. Paladin Leroy taking a Crystal Spear to the face. God of Diapers rolling into action. Now dispatching another mage. As we prepare ourselves for the second attempt at the Crystal Sage. Paladin Leroy now moving in, spamming his R1 with the fists. They were not able to stagger the Crystal Sage, however. Paladin Leroy clearly rocking some kind of buff, not sure which buff. Oh! Paladin Leroy is rocking Great Magic Barrier, making sure that he will survive the onslaught of spells provided by the Crystal Sage. Lord of Diapers and Paladin Leroy are taking no chances. They are swiftly dispatching the Crystal Sage. They do not want to see a repeat of what happened with Zeta. God of Diapers takes a hit. A huge hit. Paladin Leroy going in. God of Diapers actually casting an AoE heal. God of Diapers moving in, but that could be the wrong... No, it is the right target. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I thought we were in stage 2. Looks like we weren't. Looks like the next teleport is still going to be in phase 1. There he is. Paladin Leroy, not wasting any time going in, but the Crystal Sage juke! He showed up only to trigger stage 2. Paladin Leroy rebuffing Great Magic Barrier, taking no chance whatsoever. Now our heroes are faced with the onslaught of enemies. Oh my god, Crystal Sage taking pot shots at our passive observer. Our heroes were able to dish out an immense amount of damage as we were running for cover there. Crystal Sage instantly despawning as soon as he felt the mighty fist of Paladin Leroy. And there's a crossing of spears. God of Diapers going for the correct target. Takes a hit. Paladin Leroy dispatching some of the copies. God of Diapers, Paladin Leroy now dishing huge amounts of damage with the R1 spam. Good job. Looks like the Crystal Sage is about to go down. We shall see if that is the case or not. Oh my god. Here he comes. All of the clones spawning in. Doesn't seem like they found the right copy yet. There he is. Paladin Leroy going in with the fists. God of Vipers following through with his dagger. Paladin Leroy takes a massive amounts of damage. Crystal Sage is going to back away. Crystal Sage about to make his reappearance. Paladin Leroy was in dire straits back there. Almost got himself killed. Paladin Leroy coming back in. Where is the right target? There he is at the very edge of the left side of the screen. Oh my god. Trying to take pot shots at our passive observer. Paladin Leroy with the combo. Left, right, left, right. Nothing left to chance. Down goes the Crystal Sage. Good work, Ironbreakers. Paladin Leroy celebrating with the spin to win right there as we win the Sunlight Medal. And our Ironbreakers get some much earned rest.